Hey guys, welcome to Concept of Science. Today we will learn the important concept of gravitational waves. What are gravitational waves and how a student who does not belong to a science background can understand it? I'll try to give you a layman's explanation. Let us first go to the event when it was discovered. It is in the news. On 11th February 2016, the LIGO collaboration announced the detection of gravitational waves from a signal detected at this time on 14th September 2015 of two black holes with masses this and this solar masses merging together about 1.3 billion light years away. Two black holes with this mass and this mass merged 1.3 billion light years away. During the final fraction of the second of the merge, it released more power than 50 times that of all the stars in the observable universe combined. The signal increased in frequency from 35 to 250 Hz as it rises in strength. The mass of this new black hole obtained from merging the two was 62 solar mass. Energy equivalent to 3 solar masses was emitted as gravitational wave. What happened that the energy equivalent to 3 solar mass converted to gravitational wave, and that was detected. It is very difficult to detect gravitational waves because these are very weak waves, and scientists were trying to detect this wave for a long time. Now Einstein 100 years ago predicted that there are gravitational waves, and those waves are very small, and it is possible that humankind will not be able to detect these waves ever. He said, just as a boat sailing through the ocean produces waves in the water, moving masses like star black holes produce gravitational waves in the fabric of space time. A more massive moving object will produce powerful waves. An object that moves very quickly will produce more waves over a certain period of time. That's what he said 100 years ago. So, how scientists were able to detect this very weak wave, because it has traveled to a distance of 1.3 billion light years, right? So, they created a simple instrument, that is LIGO. In UPSC prelims exam, there may be one question from this concept, and this will be that, the full form of LIGO, because beyond that I don't think they will ask. Just remember the full form. It is the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory. I am damn sure they will ask the full form of this one. So now let us try to understand how this simple apparatus works. It sends a laser beam through here. This is the laser beam send, and it is sent and it is split in two equal parts. One goes there, the other goes there, and this is of equal distance. This distance is equal to this distance. So what happens that light is, this is the splitter, light is, laser light is traveling like this to one point, it is traveling like this to the other point, and they are coming back, they come back here. And what happens that when they come back, they exactly align themselves, they are like this, there is no difference in their alignment, so they cancel each other, and hence there is no pulse detected here. But if there is a very powerful gravitational wave, powerful enough to cause distortion in the space-time fabric, what will happen that the distance of this and this may increase or decrease. So what happened in this particular case, that this distance reduced, this distance increased, and this caused the mismatch of the wave. What happened that there was a mismatch, some type of mismatch, a small mismatch, and that led to a pulse being detected at the photodetector, and that pulse was converted to sound, and they received it, and there was two same apparatus present at the two corners of the USA. So both of them detected the same thing. They detected that on 14 September 2015, they did all the calculation and they wanted to be certain before declaring, and they declared on 11th February 2016. So this was the experiment. The experiment is not that complex, but the apparatus involved is very complex. The space-time ripple causes the distance measured by a light beam to change as the gravitational wave passes by, and the amount of light falling on the photodetector vary. The photodetector then produces a signal defining how the light fallen on it changes over time. The laser interferometer is like a microphone that converts gravitational wave into electrical signal. 3 interferometer of this kind were built for LIGO, 2 near Richland, Washington, and the other near Baton Rouge, Louisiana. LIGO requires at least 2 widely separated detectors operated in unison to rule out false signal and to confirm that gravitational wave has passed through the earth. Now, how a heavy object bends space-time, I'll explain it through a simple demonstration. Today I am going to show you this experiment in which we will understand gravitational waves. Suppose this is the space-time fabric. When we drop a heavy object, this bends this space-time fabric. You can see that our space-time fabric has been bent. Now suppose I drop a smaller object. It bent that space-time here and it came towards the heavier object. The same will happen if I do again. It bent the space-time and then went towards the heavier object. This is a simple experiment that can be shown to get the concept of gravitational waves. It is not the gravity which is attracting, but because they both are bending the space-time fabric, and hence they feel the presence of each other and they are going toward each other.